Hey guys, welcome back to Habitual Crypto. My name's Dan, and here on the channel we like to make good habits in trading. So if you like trading cryptocurrencies and finding the best strategies to do so, please feel free to click that subscribe button and give this video a like. Um, Today we're going to look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin dominance, and then a lot of altcoins, including Ethereum Classic, which has been pumping, and a few other ones that have been moving a lot. So um, let's jump right into the Bitcoin chart. This is the 4-hour Bitcoin chart, and we are still in a short-term uptrend, but we did have a little dip in the past few hours, and we're gonna have to see if that holds up on this main, basically, a short-term trend line here. Um, we could do this for the upward trend line here, and it's basically a broadening upward wedge here. We'll see. It's possible we're just going to touch again and then make our next move up, but obviously we have some really serious resistance right around 59,000. So overall, short term, Bitcoin is still making um, higher lows. So we will see if that continues. It's possible that we're holding up around this area. There was a big, this candle right here did have a big buying wick up once it got down to basically around 55,000. It was bought up pretty quick. So we will see if we kind of round off here and start heading up again to test that 59,000 mark. But yeah, again, it's doing exactly what I, said I thought it would be doing, which is continuing to range between about now 59,000 to 47,000. I think we're going to continue to range in here for at least another week, possibly 2 or 3 more weeks. But then I think at some point the pressure will build up too much, and we will really start to move pretty quickly up to all-time highs again, and then on our way up to $100,000 per Bitcoin at over the next couple months. That's what I think will happen. Um, then we take a look at Ethereum here. Ethereum hitting a new all-time high again today. Again, this is a 4-hour candle. We could bring this to the hourly, and just really unstoppable. We made another all-time high at around 36.08. And now we are getting rejected kind of on the heart line of this range here. So that's not the best sign, but we are still making bounces on the bottom here. So what would be best for Ethereum is if we could break up above here and hold in the above the heart line here, the middle line here. So we'll see. I mean, things are definitely slowing down as far as the momentum that Ethereum had for a while, but that still doesn't mean we can't, continue to go higher. And at this point, I think by the end of this bull run, Ethereum will definitely hit $10,000 minimum. That's my prediction on that. But yeah, we have to see what happens. Even throughout this stream, we might see some price action here if we do break below here, and if Bitcoin possibly drops a little bit more. So we will see about that. As far as Bitcoin dominance goes, just as I expected, we did make a new lower low on Bitcoin dominance. We have almost already hit that 45% Bitcoin dominance mark, which I said would happen within a couple weeks. It really only took a few days, and the next stop would be I'm going to say 42% is going to possibly have some sort of support there for Bitcoin. And we will move that down once we do get past this first support. Not much news today. I mean, there is some news, but as far as big news today, really, the only thing is that a few hours ago, the SEC, the new commissioner of the SEC, did say, they plan on having some regulatory, regulations put in place for the entire crypto industry and exchanges, which possibly signaled that that slight drop for Bitcoin. But he's also kind of pro crypto, and he argues that more regulation will actually get more investors involved. So it's kind of a catch-22 there with Bitcoin supposed to be it's supposed to be private and decentralized, but obviously it's inevitable that some countries are going to put certain regulations in. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So with that, we will jump into the chat. Let me know if you guys have any altcoins you want to take a look at. I will just start going through them here. All of the ones on our normal list and the ones that have been pumping a lot today. If you like the content, please feel free to subscribe or give a follow. We really appreciate it. Something else on here. Okay, so let's first start with Ethereum Classic. I know the TikTok crowd is definitely, they've definitely been trading Ethereum Classic today and yesterday. I think a lot of the DOGE money, as it comes out of DOGE, has been, pumping into Ethereum Classic. If you are trading this, not financial advice, but whenever there is a kind of a dip like this, some traders do have success with the RSI here. I'll make this a little bigger here. Basically, whenever on the 5-minute chart on the RSI, whenever it gets down very close or below the 30% on the RSI, that is where you can see some decent gains. Now, they may not last like this one, but then again, it got almost there again, and then it never came back down until, a very nice, gain there. So we are getting down closer to that again, but we'll see if, you know, if this actually falls that far, because it is getting some support here on the 786 fib level. So we'll keep an eye on this, see. But yeah, it did not hit its first target of $186 yet. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Let's see here. EOS had a really nice day, up 32% since last night. Yeah, big swings here. So let's go back, because we did have this charted out here. Okay, so this was the previous fib level here, and it's almost now getting to that fourth level today. So but yeah, big moves today. But yeah, patience paid off if you know, stayed in this, you know, even through the rough time, you know, after you retraced. So yeah, looking good on EOS today. I would expect if Bitcoin keeps moving sideways, you know, you're going to see a few of these coins doing these 30 to 40% gains every day. Let's see here. One that I'm pretty bullish on is Cosmos Atom. Basically, bring this down. Basically, if I go to the 12-hour here, you can see since December 19th or December 2019, you know, we made a high, then we made a higher high back here last summer, and then dipped way down back to, you know, all-time lows really. But now we've made a high here, and we kind of have a nice cup and handle pattern here, and we did break this downward trend line. So it just looks pretty good that, like, if it can close the day up here or a few days, there might be a nice move up for Cosmos here. So for Atom, the Atom token. Yeah, and you can see it is kind of holding support there. So we'll see if it hangs on, but yeah, it's got a lot of upside, especially if it can make, you know, the next higher high here. It would be quite a nice move. About 100% gain there to get up to that next higher high. So and if this cup and handle pattern does complete, it, you know, it looks to be about the same percentage or about the same size move from here to here, and then you go up here. So yeah, I like how that looks. My ADA people, having another nice day today, up 8% since last night, and yeah, you can see on the 4-hour here, it came up, came back down, made support, and now possibly, you know, gonna move again here. So ADA's momentum has carried it to new all-time highs, and now it's made support there where I said if it does that, it's going to be very good for ADA. You might see some nice movement. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Seems like it might be hey Delano, yeah, we can take a look at that. So using like the fib levels of this previous high from yesterday and the previous low, the targets, and you can see you're getting a bounce right on this 0.786 fib level. So there is a chance it comes down more to like the 618 fib level. But if the rally does continue, your target is going to be 186 would be the price target there. That's the first extension for this Fibonacci pattern here. So, and then you have, $246 and $305. So that's what, but first you have to get back above here, which it's pretty close to doing, but you get up here and make support on there. Yeah, no problem, man. If you like the content, please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised with I feel like a lot of the Doge money is pumping into Ethereum Classic, and let's take a look at Doge. Yeah, so you can see the last few hours Doge got a bounce, and while Doge got a bounce the last few hours, Ethereum Classic got the rejection here. So people are switching from one to the other. So we will see what happens with that. If Doge does get rejected here, I would expect Ethereum Classic to go back up. It's kind of crazy, but these are the two TikTok coins that people are betting on there. Let's see here. This is Litecoin. Continuing to struggle here. Just kind of following Bitcoin. This is Aave. So Delano, I was looking here. Got Ethereum Classic on the left here, and you've got Dogecoin on the right, and they're just totally, you can see they're both 5-minute candles. Okay, so the past 6 5-minute candles with this downtrend, and the past 6 have all been an uptrend for Ethereum Classic. So they're just basically, people are rotating their money, and half the people are losing, if that. And you know, whoever isn't doing this is probably trading wrong. So your best way to trade it, from what I can see, is if you are familiar with the RSI, whenever the RSI gets on the 5-minute gets to overbought, that's a good time to sell. And whenever it gets oversold, that's a good time to buy. Not financial advice, but the targets are going to stay the same. You know, we don't have 2 tops yet for a downtrend pattern, or a higher high for an uptrend pattern. So so really you can only, not you can only, but probably the best ways are the Fibonacci extensions, same like 186. And then if we do come down, you might find support on this fib level at 150. The target is still 186 for the next fib level. That doesn't mean it's going to get there, but as far as like a target goes, that would be it. Now, if you can do another fib level for what could be that bottom here, and you're going to find, you know, a target at 160, 166.7, and the all-time high at 75. So but I mean, this is so this is so short term, this pricing, that I wouldn't even be using that. I'd be using the bigger Fibonacci levels. But you can see Doge is trying to get some support here, and that's why Ethereum Classic is not moving. If Ethereum Classic, or if Doge drops here, then Ethereum Classic will go up, from what I'm seeing here of what's happening. So It's moving sideways because Doge is moving sideways. If Doge gets a pump here, or if Doge finds support here, I think ETC will move down. But if Doge drops, then ETC will move up. That is what's happening on these charts. It is dropping a little bit. But not really. I mean, these are the 5-minute charts, so it's not, it's moving a little bit, but it's really staying roughly the same. Yeah, Doge is getting a little bounce here, so you can see Ethereum Classic going down. How's it going, guys? Let me know if there's any coins you want to look at. This is Ethereum. What's up, Royum? Yeah, me too, man. It's finally pumping today. It's trying to test its all-time highs again right now. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's rough. Has the 2 billion I mean I feel like most of that ends up in Bitcoin. I mean, not that it ends up in Bitcoin, but that tends to move Bitcoin more with the when the stable coins print tons of money. I think most of the bigger moves from altcoins are from the money from Bitcoin flowing into them. for the most part. And then a lot of new money too. But I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Let me know if there's any specific coins you want to look at. Just checking out Aave right now as it approaches all-time highs. We could look at, this is Ethereum Classic, possibly starting another move up. Kind of hard to tell right now, forming a symmetrical triangle, it looks like. Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you, Crypto Div. Thanks for the follows, guys. Let's check out Quant real quick for Royum there. Here we go, Quant USD. Let's go to the 4 hour. Thanks for the follow, Superfly. Yeah, so this is Quant on KuCoin, and let me see if there's probably a better let's try it on yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, so Quant looks like we charted out a while ago, but just ranging here. I mean, you know, had a nice move up and now has just been moving sideways for quite a long time. Not really. I mean, you could draw a pattern here, but it's more of just a range here. I would probably draw, do a symmetrical triangle like that if I could get this down here. And yeah, so things are tightening up a little bit. So, I mean, you're going to have some sort of move, within a month. But again, this has just been up and down, up and down. It's good. It's good that it's been, it's made very strong support at around $35.50. And I think it's just a matter of time before you get that next leg up. Kind of similar to like what we've seen with Cardano, really, this triangle's okay, but it's really more of just a ranging area here that most likely will, we're in a bull market, most likely will break up at some point, but really not given too much. If you've been trading the top and the bottom of this range, you could have had some really nice trades about 15 times. So, I think if you're patient enough, it will probably move, and when it does, it will probably be a nice move up. Let's see here. Thanks for coming back, guys. Thanks, Crypto Div. Let's see here. XRP, I think, is next here. Let's take a look. So we've had this fib level, these fib levels drawn out for a while now, and you can see they are coming into play here. So once we had the Bitcoin dip around April 22nd. Once we did get, back up in this support area around above $1.30, we were there a few days, but when we finally had a nice candle above, we went all the way up and ranged up here. Now we've come back down and actually made this support again. But the fact that it held up above 131 gave traders a lot of confidence, and that's what led to this nice rise right up to the top of this at the 0.786 fib level. And this is where it's nice to be to have some capital in dollars or Bitcoin for when Bitcoin dips, and you can buy these. If you already have trades set up at these marks, but there was good reason to believe that if Bitcoin dropped, even, it had a small drop, but enough to bring a lot of altcoins down past where they really would be. So if you had a nice buy set up right in this area, that would have paid off really nice. So again, just showing nice support right here, and now you're up. You got rejected at the 786, but you've come down and started making support again on the 618. So this is what you want to see, just climbing these rungs and making support, breaking the resistances, making support. So I think it's just a matter of time for XRP until we, get to all-time highs again. XRP is a little different with the whole lawsuit stuff going on. Some things, most of everything that's come out so far has just helped XRP. If there's ever a negative article to come out about, or negative uh, decisions on the case at all, that might bring it down a little bit. But I think for the most part, it's only been small but good news for the case. As far as the RSI goes, you do have a little bit of bearish divergence on the RSI. So in the, and this might have already played out here where we had this dip, but basically you have your previous high, which is right here on the RSI, to your next higher high. So you have a higher high on the chart here, but you have a lower high on the RSI. So this is only on the 4 hour, so you can take it with a grain of salt, but it did end up bearing out here with this candle. So that may be all it was. I would guess there isn't too much to worry about, and this support looks pretty good. And again, even today, having a decent day while Bitcoin is down. So that's showing a lot of strength. When Bitcoin dips like that, it's best to get in or be in already the coins that are showing a lot of strength and not just moving at, exactly where Bitcoin goes or worse. So I hope that helps with XRP. Once we get to roughly $2, I think is going to be a huge resistance, even though the fib is at $1.96. I think $2 is going to be a big resistance, and then your next markup is going to be $2.63. How's it going, Duck? Yeah, Duck. RLC, man. That's a play we've been talking about for a long time. I watched it move this summer, so I figured it was going to be a really nice, it's a smaller Oracle play, and when Chainlink moved, it went up a lot here, and then a couple days after, even though Link did not really move, RLC went up another, I think, close to 40%. Oh, wait, more than that. So maybe the Chainlink move was up to here, and then you went up another like 60%, 65% bottom to top in the past couple days. So yeah, RLC really killing it. Yeah, I'm glad you were RLC, I got in not here at the bottom, but somewhere, I think around here. So probably around $1.80. So yeah, it's been a very good trade for me. This was last summer, so I had some in here, and then I bought more once the downtrend changed. So yeah, I think around $1, probably $1.50 I got back in. So yeah, it's been a nice, very nice trade. Let's see here. SP Terrell, let's see, WRX. Let's take a look at that. Oh boy. So you got in at around 310 on. Yeah, that's okay, I see. Yeah, it's this is where, you know, these fib levels can come in pretty handy if we did, you know, bottom to top here. You can see you got the perfect bounce on the 786 here, and then it just was not able to hold on the 618. So my guess with this Toral is it is possible you come back down to these levels, but it seems like, you know, you do have some congestion here. It's possible you hold up around these levels, but I would expect if you do touch down here, you'll probably get a nice bounce off that. And you can see why. This is exactly before the enormous candle we had that went straight up there. If I zoom in here, yeah, this was a crazy day for WRX there. So yeah, it's, you know, same sort of scenario here. It is very possible you hold up these levels, but yeah, the downtrend, it did break from the original downtrend here, but yeah, like this broke, but you know, you weren't able to hold it, and maybe that's due to Bitcoin, but really now you kind of have a new trend forming here. Yeah, I mean, I think 177 is going to hold up pretty well, but it better hold up for you. And then after that, you know, if you don't want to take a loss, I think if you're patient enough, it will probably get back up there for you. Joey, let's see, is it good to buy ETC? So I'll show you what I have found on the whole TikTok narrative here going with Doge and Ethereum Classic. So if we go down here, let me find Doge. So you have, let me go to like the 5 minutes. I'll show you guys what is happening, or what seemed to me like it was happening for a while. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but so on the right you have Dogecoin, and on the left you have Ethereum Classic. And these are both 5 minute candles. Let me kind of zoom in here. So you can see when Doge is dumping, okay, when Doge is dumping, Ethereum Classic is pumping. That has been the narrative today and last night. And basically, the smarter traders, I guess, if you want to call them that, are just rotating out of Doge when it's into Ethereum Classic. And then basically what I've noticed is the RSI on the 5 minute whenever it gets overbought or oversold here, so overbought here, they sell into Doge, and then Doge pumps up, and then when Doge gets, you know, close to overbought here, they sell into Ethereum Classic, and they make money on both of them as they, you know, rotate. So again, this isn't financial advice, but this is what I see happening with this whole with the two TikTok hypes right now. So is it still good to buy ETC, Joey? I mean, normally I would never recommend buying a coin that just pumped like 6 to 10x. I don't even know at this point how high it's went, but yeah, I don't know how long this, you know, at some point it's gonna fade, and you know, but maybe that this all ends with Saturday Night Live. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you go buy ETC right now, but it is possible it goes higher, has another leg up. It's also possible that Doge goes up and ETC dumps. So, you know. Oh man. Yeah, no problem, Joey. If you guys like the content, feel free to give a follow or subscribe. Really appreciate it. Give the video a like. Yeah. Most news is already priced in. And yeah, buying Cardano that quick is or based off of that probably isn't the best move. And at that point, he probably just missed the like 9x Cardano did, you know? So it does look like Ethereum Classic is going to break this trend very soon. Yeah, Toro, I would just caution you that it may it may spike before SNL. Like, I don't know, when if it gets close to $1, plan on selling at least in the 90s. Because that's what most of the people are gonna do, and it probably won't make it up to $1. And if it does, it's going to crash very, very hard. Yeah, I plan on staking kind of once. I have staked like in the summer. I staked, or I did like sushi swap, uh, pools there, and I've done Uniswap liquidity pools. I've done a little staking. I'm trying to remember. Like on Badger DAO, I did some staking a while ago, but nothing crazy. I'll probably stake a lot like during the bear market once like I feel like prices are once they flatten out. It'll probably be a year of barely any price action, so maybe we'll see. I would definitely consider like staking Ethereum too. Um, once once and if the bear market happens, once prices are a lot lower, then I buy the Ethereum back with dollars and yeah, I mean that's why I don't really, I wouldn't be locking anything in for like the only thing I would consider locking in is Ethereum. And again, it would be once prices go down, like once we enter the bear market. I'm not going to stake it now because, yeah, I could make 8%, you know, a year roughly. But if I could make a lot more if I sell and rebuy at lower prices. So, like locking anything in, I don't think is a great idea unless it's pretty short term. If you can take it out at any time, that's a different story too. Right. Yeah, you're stuck in that coin. Um, even like, you know, even if you can take it out at any time, you know, theoretically the top could happen at any time and you could be, lose a ton of percentage just trying to like waiting for your uh, staking to get back into your wallet, like waiting for that transaction to happen just so you could sell it. Like, right. Now, if you're not planning on trading and you're planning on holding for 4 more years or 5 more years, then I don't think it's a big deal. But again, it would make more sense to try to take more profits once things go up a lot and then, you know, stake, rebuy in and stake once prices go way down. So right, it's also, you know, somewhat risky in that sense too. I would only do it on, you know, the very top, uh, the very, you know, solidified applications at this point. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely do that. Probably more than 100K. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. um, okay, if I had $1 million, which probably is not going to happen. But if I did, you know, and let's say we go up, you know, let's say the prices are bottoming out, you know, and Ethereum's at like $2,000. That's the new bottom for Ethereum, you know, roughly speaking, you know, where things have really seemed to calm down. This might be like a year from now before we actually hit, you know, where we top out maybe this fall, and then we gradually go down for a year. You know, it may be a while before I would actually rebuy in. But if I did, then I would buy in, and um, I would probably buy, you know, 100,000 just of Ethereum. Yeah, I'd probably do that and stake it and earn that, you know, maybe even like 200,000, and then I make a nice, you know, $15,000 a year off that, and then Ethereum goes back up. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have some fiat for the dips, and then you definitely want to have mostly fiat when we top out, and then you'll be very happy when we hit the bottom again. What you got to be careful about though is when we do finally top out, it should be pretty nuts. So I'm hoping it's so crazy that it will feel pretty obvious that we are topping out, but we'll probably have a huge retracement. But then where people are going to get screwed over, if they even if they did sell a lot, you know, towards the top, is when we will most likely get like a capitulation period on Bitcoin, where Bitcoin will go down like, you know, maybe 50%, and then it will go back up, and it will kind of get a bounce and go back up to around 80% from the top, and then it will crash again and probably go down, you know, back down another like total 60 to 70% from the very top. So a lot of times, you know, traders will get out and then they'll get back in thinking, you know, oh, that wasn't the top. We're going back up. We're going to do another all-time high, and it does not get there, and we fall even faster. So yeah, I think 60 to 70% is probably more likely. All right, Love for Seasons. I'm going to do my best to help you out there. I'll let you know when I do it anyway. Yeah, I'm just saying, yes, we will have a crazy drop, but even after maybe we drop like 50%, and then over the next few months, we continue to slowly drop another 10 to 20%. That's what I think will happen. So at the very bottom will be about maybe 60 to 70% from the very top. But it won't all happen at once. I think, you know, most of it will happen, and then it will just gradually go down for, you know, months until we finally flatten out. Let's see. I haven't really. I feel like that's what's happened in the past. So yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. This is 2017. So yeah, this is 2017. So you see, I'll go to the. Let me go to the 6 hour. Okay. So you see, we finally topped out, right? Then we go down 42%, okay? So, you know, at least 42, probably. I think I wasn't at the top, like 45%. And then the mistake a lot of traders made is we started going back up, and people think, oh, that wasn't really the top, so they buy everything back, and they get up here and they think we're going to continue going higher, and then we drop again. But even here, these are 6 hour candles, so this all doesn't happen at once, but you still get in the mindset of, oh, we're gonna, you know, that was just a dip, now we're gonna go higher. And people are so euphoric that they buy everything back in, and then this is the real problem. So you get up to here, which is about, you know, I said that was 45. Yeah, this is about 15%. Yeah, about 15% from the top. But people are like, oh, the bull market isn't over. We're going to go higher. And so maybe they sold, they took a lot of profits here. We went down, and then we got like some support in this area. So they bought back in. They get up here, oh, we're going to make a new all-time high, and then we dump. And that dump was, let's see. So that was 53% from the top. And then over the next, actually these are 6 hours. So, it's even more than 53. All the way down to here. So 70% from the top. And then if we zoom out here, you can see that really wasn't the bottom. We continued going down. We continue going down. I won't even go to the 83% over the next, almost a full year it took from the top to get to our bottom levels, which was about 80% total. So yeah, we're going to have a big drop, probably around 40 to 50%. Then we're going to have a capitulation where people think it's not over. And this is where people are going to get screwed, because they're going to buy back in, and then we're going to fall the big drop, Yeah, right. So it might be a 40% drop. Then we go back up, and then we have then we go down to make a final. I think it will probably be like 65%. That would be my guess in total, but still. But then we still might have another 10%, maybe 60, like with the big drop from top to this bottom, and then another 10 to 15% throughout the next year, to get to our final real bottom. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. But yeah, I definitely still think we have another phase left, and that's a great example. What we just discussed is a great example of why this does not make sense to be the top. The top does not give you 2 months to get out. It did not go parabolic here. And we only had a 20% correction, really. Yeah, I don't think the bear market will be quite the same. And you're right. We're going to have regulations, and they can definitely affect the price. But regulations, I talked about this a little bit in the beginning, but basically, they will probably hurt the price at first, but a lot of investors that are in like stocks and stuff like the idea of regulations, and institutions like that. Right. They're going to go down 95 to 99%, most of them. Some of them zero. And then a few of them will wake back up in 4 years, but definitely not a lot of them. And even if some of them do wake up, they may never hit their tops again either. So, yeah, let's see here on Bitcoin. Yeah, that's it's not a bad strategy. I mean, at this point, I think even with regulation on Bitcoin, it still leads the market. So, you know, I don't see, and it's already globally adopted. So, by a lot of institutions, which with a lot of sway. So, I don't think anything's going to like be able to kill it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I like to think it's. I like to think it was more of a V for Vendetta type guy, but we'll see. All right, I gotta get going here, guys. Sorry, time flew by there. Just want to check out my coins, which are not doing great today. Aave. Feel like just gotta be patient. Might have its next move here at some point. Litecoin. All right, Litecoin kind of getting back up a little bit. Uniswap. Not doing great. Like, will I take money out to buy myself stuff? Hey, TV Tiger. uh, yeah, yeah. I have three young boys, age 1 to 5, and my wife, and you know, I need a big SUV, so, and we're due for an upgrade, so that's what I'll probably reward myself if things work out, so we'll see. Sorry, I'm getting off now, TV Tiger. But if you like the content, give me a follow. I appreciate it, guys. I'll be on Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Um, I think you can do bits on. You could do bits, or you can. What is it? Gift someone a subscription, something like that, on Twitch. I think you have to go and buy bits on Twitch, and then you can give them to whatever streamers you like. And it's like 100 bits is $1. So I appreciate it, Love for Seasons. But I'll be on Monday, and thanks for all the support, guys. Appreciate it. You can hit me up on Monday, all right, Love for Seasons? Appreciate it. Thanks for being one of my number one followers, subscribers.